Hello.
Hey. Today we are watching Teen Wolf.
What? Anya, didn't you say that you would never ever watch that show because you thought that it was weird and boring? Yes.
The title, I already know, is gonna say something like watching Teen Wolf for the first time, or just some, I don't know. You see it, so you'll know. I don't. But I've seen it already. She's the one watching it for the first time. I saw about like 60% of it. I didn't make it to the end.
She didn't watch to the end, guys.
I didn't watch to the end.
The girls that get it, get it.
So I've wanted her to try this out for a while, and of course YouTube is going to be the thing to make it happen. Thank you.
I do a lot for you guys. Did you ask for this? No. Are we going to watch the shows that you did ask for?
Honestly, I think we're trying to branch out a little bit. Love you, Marvel, and superhero, and all of it.
Yes.
But time to get into some 2000s teen stuff here.
2000s teen TV.
Yeah. I think that she would really enjoy this show. However, first off, it has Dylan O'Brien.
I feel like that's the only part I'll enjoy.
She loves Dylan O'Brien. It also has Tyler Posey, which may not be on Dylan O'Brien level.
He's good.
But cool. I know you also like Tyler Posey. It's funny. Now, it's rough because they had a 32-cent budget and it's clear. But I think that it's fun enough that you can pretty much look past that. Now, that first episode is the worst one. It's the worst one. And I will ask you to just get past it. To just move on through it. Because I watched the first episode because my friend asked me to. This is way, way back in the day. And I quit right after. That's how bad it was to me. And she begged me to keep going. Begged.
Unfortunately, though, for you guys.
For you.
We will not be watching the rest of the show with you.
No.
YouTube.
Fortunately
for Patreon.
Yes, for Patreon.
We will be watching the show with you. This will kind of be like a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
First episode will be on YouTube as you're watching us. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hi.
The rest of the episodes will be on Patreon only.
Yeah.
We're trying to really get more content on there.
But we still want to give you something.
Yes, but we still want to give you guys something too. Also to kind of promote it. Go there. I don't know where we're pointing.
To Patreon.
To Patreon.
It's over there. It's in that room.
Yeah. You've never seen that room. Yeah. So you guys will not be watching the rest of it with us unless you're also a Patreon
patronate.
A patron?
Yeah.
The word completely escaped me.
Yeah. It'll be on there for $5. The first episode of Teen Wolf is on Patreon for $1.
$1.
Uno dollar. A single dollar. So, link in the description. Back to watching the episode. There you go. Without further ado, Teen Wolf for you.
Is this Riverdale?
Honestly, this is what Riverdale wanted to be.
Okay.
I will say, and this will be fun to edit for YouTube, they took the music TV thing very seriously.
Hello? Can you wipe the water off your face? It's just I don't understand how people can wash their face and then immediately open their eyes. I have to
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Oh! Styles, what the hell are you doing?
Why did you scream? What is he hanging off of?
No clue.
They only found half. We're going.
They only found half and we're going. Absolutely not. To find... To what? To what? I'm not looking for the other half. What are they going out there for?
They're dumb teenage boys.
That is not a good excuse in this spot. That is not a good excuse. I need to know why they're going out there. What makes you think they found
He
a
wants to
dead
see
body?
it.
No.
Maybe the severe asthmatic should be the one holding the flashlight, huh?
Oh, he's asthmatic and he turns into a werewolf and suddenly all his ailments are gone.
You know they have to do the trope.
They have to. It's like he's now superhuman, buff, ripped, and
They
no
showed that
asthma.
He was
He was trying.
Yeah.
He gets the werewolf and he's gonna be like, I can do this with one arm.
Yeah.
He said, do 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 do. I'm sure there's some of that in this show later on.
What? No.
Dad, how are you doing? So, do you,
Why is he wet?
Because it's raining.
Where?
It's
You
either-
mean those white lines that are just streaking? That's not rain.
I think it was really raining though, and that's just how it showed up.
It looks fake. It just looks like the TV is messing up.
I can see it's in the flashlight. I'm pretty sure it was really raining that day, and it just was not showing up.
Okay, yeah, when the flashlight goes around.
it wasn't showing up on camera.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's raining, which I was like, he's just wet for no reason.
Yeah, but I like the detail of like he was outside longer, so he would be wetter. You should have gotten caught and gotten in trouble because now you're just out here in the
Yep,
woods
In
alone.
the woods, alone.
I would have been like, "Yes, sir. Hi, escort me home."
Mm-hmm. No, thank you. I'm just gonna pass. So, do you remember the way you came?
It looks like a real deep forest too.
What are we zooming into? Is it the other half of the body? So you can find it? Oh, my, oh, ew. Ew, they look so fake. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, he's gonna have an asthma attack. Can't breathe.
Ugh.
Is this Lion King? This is literally Lion King.
I told you their budget was 32 cents, and they spent every cent they had.
I mean, like, it was like cool. It just looked fake.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sure if they had a better budget, it would have been
Oh,
great.
there was no like flashlight on phones back then. So you just had to bring
we're
up
in
the white
gutters.
screen.
I do recall that.
Yes, same. Oh, well now you know what half you were looking for.
Ow. That looked like it really hurt. I haven't seen this like in years, so I recall some things, but not all things.
Going to get bit by a werewolf. Or scratched. I think scratched also counts. It looked like a monkey. How did he get away? That was so bad. That was so bad.
Yeah.
What even just happened? It looked like
wasn't good.
it looked like there was an ape on the loose that just attacked him.
At least it wasn't Remus.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, Remus Lupin? Ooh, he got bit.
Yeah, that thing's deep.
How did it not take a chunk out? I feel like it would have just kept like chomping down and then just like,
Taking the rest of them.
yeah.
Oh, you'll know him too.
I do know him.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Arrow.
He is. He was here first.
I know everybody from like later shows. I know him from Arrow. I know Tyler Posey from
Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin, and I just know Dylan O'Brien
You know Dylan O'Brien for being Dylan
for
O'Brien.
many reasons. Yes.
And do you remember the movie with Christina Milian, the Bring It On movie?
Mm-hmm.
There's a character from that's in this.
I mean, this is seriously gonna be the best thing that's happened to this town.
Who's she? She looks like a bitch.
That's the girl from Bring It On, the stepsister.
Oh, the stepsister.
Mm-hmm. Which is why it was so funny to see her as that character after
Mm.
knowing her there. As you can see, they're two completely different characters.
It's called Range.
Are coming up with various
Girl, why are you using a mirror to apply chapstick? It was chapstick. You just put it on, and
Yeah.
it's there. They could have given her lipstick. They could have handed her some lipstick as a prop to use, but no. She had to look in the mirror to apply chapstick.
Says a lot about her.
It does. Oh, his senses are being heightened. I was like, whose phone is that loud? It actually just gave him ADHD. So he's just like,
Honestly, not gonna lie, this is pretty much what it's like.
Oh, but we lived there for more than a year, which is unusual in my
Why are you listening to all my conversations? He's being like Edward right now.
Yeah. We'll give him a little bit of a break
Yes,
since
he's
it's
not-
new. Edward was like 572.
Yes, he doesn't seem to be doing it on purpose, but it's like happening. Oh my god, is she gonna be like, this is the girl. She's so beautiful, but really she's just a white girl. Like she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
She's cool. She's not my favorite character, right? I will say, I always did think she had a really nice smile. So, it's like, okay.
That was bad. Oh. It's like I get what they're trying to do with the cuts, but it was so
You weren't enjoying it.
the cuts are doing too much. It's so jarring.
Can someone tell me how New Girl is here all of
Hi.
5 minutes?
I love you already. I like this little group here.
Mm-hmm.
You sure? I mean, everyone's going after the scrimmage.
Dylan is talking.
Yes, they're actually having a conversation.
You're in goal.
Oh my gosh.
Try not to take any in the face.
Don't smack me.
I'm not sure who he is.
Eh,
You talk about me?
he said,
I heard you were talking shit about.
and reflexes. Get it. He said not to take one in the face, and you did exactly that. You got to get past the whistle. Ooh,
He's like,
period.
hello?
This is always my favorite part of like teen movies or like
Mhm.
superhero thing, or
When
like
they realize?
yeah, when they realize, and then like
It's
everybody's
cute.
like, oh shit, like Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
and Andrew Garfield, like all of that when they're like fighting people and they're like, oh, you can actually fight now. What's this?
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
And
it's my favorite
he
part.
said that he's been practicing.
Yeah.
All.
So it's like that combined with his new thing. Out of my way. He's like the smallest one there, or second smallest one. This show has been on for 5 minutes. What are you doing slow-mo for?
Yeah.
There's no tension. It's like the cameraman didn't know how to follow him because he got up so fast. He said,
He did get up
Okay.
really fast.
you mad? Ooh, go ahead, girl. Cheer for him. Ew. Ew.
What's wrong
Ew.
with you guys?
Ew.
As an actor, I'd be like, I'm not doing that. We can film on the other side of it. We don't even have to do
And they're
that.
teenage boys, so you know they're not washing their shoes or their socks. They probably
Ew.
smell musty. Ugh. That made me uncomfortable.
What if it's like an infection? Like my body's flooding with adrenaline before I go into shock or something.
Honestly, that's what I would think.
Did he like go to the hospital for that bite?
I think so. It was all patched up.
And they didn't like, I guess they said it was a wolf bite, but then Dylan was like, we don't have wolves.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
he pressed his bullseye. It's kind of pointed for some reason that he has a bullseye on his chest. I'm sure they did that for some kind of reason.
If he did, I hope he left my inhaler. Those things are like $80.
What the fuck? That's how he was standing.
He's also somebody now. He's Superman in the TV shows.
Never
I know.
seen this
I don't.
man
I
in my
don't watch
life.
it either. But I knew you wouldn't recognize him. But like, this is a start for a lot of people who went on to do a lot of things. Apparently.
That was Derek Hale. You remember, right? He's only like a few years older than us.
It's Derek Hale. Sounds like he had a crush. What I know about this show is that a lot of people ship them together.
Who?
Those two.
Oh, you almost had it.
I don't know if it's just because they like the actors or if because they're best friends or because they're gay. I'm assuming it's not because they're gay.
Hey, kitties.
Oh, and he works at an animal clinic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like not all cats hate dogs, guys.
What?
No, we're closed. Go away. Don't look at me like that. How did you know how to do that?
Honestly, I don't even know if he knew he was doing it.
He just said, she's calm.
I've seen the doctor do plenty of splints. I can do it myself and then give her a painkiller for now.
Can you like call an actual vet, maybe? How does he know how to do why how this can't be legal, ethical? I don't know.
I'm sure it's not. He's like, yeah, I saw him do it a few times, so I'm sure I could do it.
Wrapped it up all wrong. The dog dies in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Because it's just infected.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure the dog needs medications.
Yeah.
Like, probably check to see if it has like a broken rib or something. Internal bleeding, maybe. No.
You don't want her to sue. I hear this breed is very litigious.
That's a big
Litigious?
word for Elmo.
What, did he just take his SATs? That dog is dying.
He said, good job. You've killed the dog.
What?
He was trying to be all cute. She said, what? Me? Huh? What'd you say?
What?
Nope. Hate it. I don't like this shot. He looks dead. Like, if he doesn't move, he's dead. Lips pale, everything pale. Excuse me? Where did you just transport to? Are you dreaming? Or like, did you werewolf out at night and not know it? He doesn't look as concerned as I feel like he should. Ew. Please, I don't want to see it. Did they really have this man running around in leaves barefoot?
Probably, yeah.
He probably stabbed his foot on some sticks. That was definitely a pool. Like, you could see like the bottom of the pool. Oh, it is a pool. Cool.
Confused.
Confuzzled. Completely confuzzled.
I'm extremely confused.
You're confused. I'm fucking confused, bro.
All right, little man.
You're the same height.
Where are you getting your juice?
He said you're on roids.
My mom does all the grocery shopping.
The little bean. The little bean. He's a child. He's an infant. He said my mom does all the grocery shopping.
I want you to know that line is like Teen Wolf royalty.
I do things that should be impossible. I'm sleepwalking 3 miles into the middle of the woods, and I'm pretty much convinced that I'm totally out of my freaking mind.
Get it out. Get it out.
He said, oh, so you're just crazy.
You think you're funny, don't you, McCall?
He's like, no, I don't.
He's like, I just told you what I was hiding. I literally told you more than I told anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want?
Wait, no! Scott, you're not gonna believe what the animal was!
A wolf.
It was a wolf.
He's like, I know that. I tried to tell you.
It's like, I told you I got bit by a wolf.
You didn't believe me.
Got a question, McCall?
What?
You raise your hand. You have a question?
No.
I love that they take all the romantic tropes and they're like,
Maybe it's because I'm 23.
24.
24. Jesus Christ. Maybe it's because I'm 24. But, like, I know back then, like, Tyler Posey and Dylan O'Brien are, like, cute or whatever, but nobody else is, like, super attractive.
Mm-hmm.
I know Colton Haynes, like, I thought he was cute in
Arrow.
Arrow. But, like, everybody else is just kind of, like, normal. Like, average people. And, I mean, they kind of are, too, to be completely honest. Like, would they be that attractive if they weren't who they are?
Maybe. They look, I mean, they're young, so.
Yes, which is why I said maybe it's because I'm 24 that
Yeah.
I don't feel this way. Because would I have felt different back then? Probably. Sir?
I don't know if he does all of his stunts, but I know that T-Pose is pretty spry himself. So I think in maybe like a Tom Holland way, he does the ones that he can do.
Trying out for the gymnastics team?
No, coach.
What the hell was that?
What do you mean? I was playing the game.
You made first line.
Stop hitting me! Aw, baby. He's like, I want to get bit.
Where are you getting your juice?
Where are you getting your juice?
My mom does all the grocery shopping.
He's looking up like literally he is. Are you trying to kill him? Oh my god, the music. Why are they doing this to me? Like, he knocked. It's not like he just appeared. He did knock. He was there. He knows he was there. I knew he was there.
And they still got you.
Remember the joke from the other day? Not a joke anymore. The wolf, the biting.
Yeah, you gotta be more specific. Like we joke a lot.
We talk about a lot of things.
Are you seriously wasting my time with this? You know I'm picking up Allison in an hour.
In an hour, bro. You got a whole hour. You're wasting my time. I have to pick her up in an hour.
He has to spray some cologne.
Nah, they did spray cologne for about an hour back then.
I can't think about this now.
I'm horny.
Constantly.
It's probably worse now.
Okay. Okay, let it out.
I feel like being turned into a werewolf while going through puberty must be like the worst
It
thing.
has to be. It has to be. But that's why I feel sorry for like Jacob. I'm like, this poor boy was going through puberty, also being turned into a vampire. That's why he was so angry.
Yeah.
There's so much. When did his nails grow that long? Or did his fingers just go through it?
Mom!
Jesus Christmas, why'd he jump like that? Like, I know he was scared, but oh my goodness.
I love her. She's everybody's mother to me. Also a baddie.
She is a baddie. They literally, that literally looks like that could really be his mom.
I'm not going to end up on some reality television show with a pregnant 16-year-old.
Cute MTV.
I mean, technically, you wouldn't have the pregnant 16-year-old. You would have the son who knocked up the pregnant 16-year-old. Next date I go on and somebody picks me up, I'm just going to stand at the door, go like this, and then walk to the door. Stop just standing there like a weirdo. I wish I could do that to Honey. Just get her to stop barking.
His eyes didn't even have to glow.
He didn't.
He's all fancy with it. I want to go with the black people. That's
I know.
what I would be with.
They look like they was having a good time.
They over here boo loving. I don't care about that.
Not at all. Especially when you don't got no boo to love. It's like, okay, we're just going to move away from that.
I'm a friend of Scott's.
Who's Scott? Is that the main guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally never knew his name. Oh, he said, I'll be right back, and then went home.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, it's because of the full moon. I was like, this didn't happen like at the beginning of his transformation. The full moon is getting to him. And jeans again.
You could just, at least boxers.
At least.
If you're gonna be the sad guy in the shower.
Oh, this is some angsty teen music video.
This is when I stopped the show at like whatever age I was. I was like, you know what, friend? You got this one. She's like, please keep going.
He said, I'm not gonna stop, that's who I am.
I'll give it all I got, that is my plan.
He was in his full bag. The door just... This whole episode is a mess. This whole episode is literally pilot where they're like, so much has gone wrong, but we don't have the time. Keep rolling. Keep going. I know his back was hurting, running like that, running like a horse girl. I feel like that's worse.
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yes.
But they did it better.
Quiet.
I like how he listened. He said quiet.
Honestly,
He
if
said,
somebody tells me to be quiet, yeah.
Sam and Dean? And Bobby? It's actually like crossover episode.
Yes.
It's so bad because they don't want to show him because they don't want to show him as a werewolf. But like we're just seeing somebody
Getting
like
Yeah.
it doesn't look good. Like we're not seeing who's actually doing anything.
Kind of been hunting us for centuries.
Us? You mean you? You did this to me!
Okay, but now you're one of me. Am I gonna live forever? It doesn't seem like werewolves live forever like vampires do.
I don't know. I was just thinking, I don't know if they do.
Think they just have all the height and stuff, but they still like live a normal.
It's better,
Maybe they live less. Like they have a dog lives.
Aw,
We're brothers now.
We're brothers now. I don't want to be your brother.
I know you didn't. I didn't give you my consent to bite me.
I really didn't. Like you just did it just because.
Just to do it. Oh,
This child.
he's having a
Someone
really rough week.
Wrap him in a blanket and just give him a bedtime story. And you just made him walk home. Like we're brothers now.
And then dipped.
Get home safe.
Revel in the awesomeness of the fact that you're a freaking werewolf.
What?
I'm just like everybody's accepting the possibilities of werewolf very easily. I mean, I know that he didn't at first because he was like, "What are you even talking about?
And
Werewolf?"
then Styles, when he first brought it up, was just joking. But
Yeah, but still, it's like happening very quickly. But I guess when you see the evidence, it's like, I mean, I can see better. I don't need my inhaler anymore out of nowhere,
and you turned into a freaking wolf.
and I
So
turned into a wolf. So
That's really the kicker.
But yeah,
Everything else was like denial.
yeah. But it's like if they told her, and she was like,
Okay.
"Yeah," I'd be like. Oh, her dad's a hunter. Wow. Okay.
So that was episode 1.
So that was episode 1. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't awful.
I
It
will
wasn't the
say-
worst show I've ever seen in my life. Wasn't the best. It honestly, I mean, I went into it knowing that it's from the times that it was from and like
Mhm.
all that was going around at that time and like
Yeah.
also that the CGI and stuff wasn't going to be that good. It's very much giving me in my brain and how I feel I'm going to think of it is Twilight
Mhm.
and how I not even just because of like the werewolves and stuff, just
Yeah.
because it's like it's fun to make fun of
Yeah.
because it's like what is even happening right now and why is everything so cheesy
Mm-hmm.
and like yeah, so I think that's where I'm going to be during all of this and I'll probably get pretty invested in the things that happen.
In rewatching, I remember the pilot pretty well, mostly because I cringed so hard when I watched it the first and the second time when I gave it another go, and I was like, all right, I'll keep watching, friend.
Sometimes those shows you just gotta keep watching.
You just gotta keep watching. I told you exactly the place where I was like, I can't do this anymore, and it's when he went all bet on it. I was a 14, 15-year-old looking for a serious show, and that was not it. Looking and watching it now, I'm like, it's not that bad. Like it's certainly, like you said, it's not great. And it's very cheesy, but like because I know I enjoyed it later on and I'm like just seeing where the characters were, I'm able to enjoy the cheese and also see where they were going with it and probably what they would have done if they had better everything.
Yeah. I mean, also, it's like, it's a teen drama. There's not much
Yeah.
you can expect from teen dramas.
Mhm.
They're making fast, quick episodes, quick
Yeah.
TV. Like, it's not supposed to be some, like, extra deep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the plots and the storylines might be deep, but, like, it's not really, like, deep, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a drama. It's
Yeah.
not a drama.
No, for sure. It's interesting
It's a
to
teen
see
drama.
where the characters are, but yeah, it's exactly what you would expect.
Yeah. I've also never seen the Teen Wolf movie.
Me neither.
So,
I still haven't.
it looks so bad. Just like him in the werewolf suit playing basketball. I'm like, sir.
Honestly, I think the half and half they went, despite me hating it when I first watched it.
It looked better than the weird far away CGI werewolf
Yeah.
because they didn't want to show an up close CGI werewolf, which probably would have looked worse. But the far away one, it looked like it was either like a shadow creature or like an ape. Like there was just an ape on the loose in the woods and it was just killing people.
Yeah.
And if you turned into like Ape Man, then yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird.
I remember. I feel like for me when I was watching, and I won't say what episode it is because I don't want you to like be looking for it. But there was a episode where it went from, yeah, this is okay, but it's like, where it like pivoted, where it's like, okay, yeah, this is really this is okay. Like,
I mean, I also expect that because as a lot of like these types of shows, like this is setting the pace. It's like getting you there. It's like, okay, even though I will say Riverdale episode 1,
Riverdale episode 1 was kind of a banger.
they did
And
it.
maybe you need to start out mediocre.
Maybe you do, because then you can build up.
Yeah.
When you start great, sometimes
you can kind of
you can fall from that, or you can
Yeah.
go up. So like if you start kind of like, meh, it's like, okay,
you have a
we
lot
can
of
build.
room to grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, okay, this show is meh, and then they watch it later and they're like, actually, it's pretty good.
I feel like the most, not the most you can do, but like you're good with just like one note characters. It's the pilot. It's okay that they barely have depth. You know, get all the stereotypes. The main guy who's kind of clueless. The love interest who just sits there and smiles and tucks at her hair 500,000 times. The funny guy, the mean girl, the mean guy, and the creepy one. Like all the tropes. And then like it's like, okay, and then you just have your premise. So they're here for the premise. And then you slowly build your characters, and that's usually when you can really do things. And that's your best bet. But because all the characters are pretty bland, it's like, this is mediocre.
And I feel like I will do a lot of comparing to Riverdale, just because I'm pretty sure that's like the last teen drama that I have actively watched. I mean, is Euphoria? I don't know if that's a teen drama, to be completely honest. I think that's just a drama.
It's a drama set in teen times.
Yeah, it's a drama set in teen times. But yeah, I think Riverdale was like the last like
teen show
that I watched.
like, era.
Yeah, and I stopped watching after like during season 2.
Yeah, I think it's a solid comparison because like mood and color and like all of that,
Vibe
they
is all of
definitely
it.
took from like this and like the Vampire Diaries, like 100%. I don't know why, they definitely could have lit that show better. Like, it's okay to see. This isn't a supernatural show. We're not in the middle of the woods.
Okay to see. Even
You know what I
Supernatural
mean?
was pretty bright at
Yeah,
certain times.
Yeah. Even this and the Vampire Diaries, it was not gray when they were playing lacrosse. Okay, like we're allowed to see. But yeah, I think that's a fair comparison. Honestly, I welcome the comparisons.
But yeah. So, if you would like to watch the rest of the episodes, feel free to do so on Patreon. We will, like I said, try to watch at least one episode a week, or put out one episode a week. So if that doesn't happen, once again, we apologize. We make no promises, but we do try.
Yeah.
So
link will be in
down
the
below.
description.
Yep. And if you watch to the end, put a wolf.
Put a wolf.
Duh.
What else?
What else would you?
put?
What else would you put?
Yeah.
A lacrosse stick. Yeah. And tell us what your favorite show was when you were a teen.
Yeah.
Like, did you watch teen dramas, or were you into like cartoons, or were
was
you
it
like,
this?
was it this? Let us
I
know.
know for a lot of people it was, and hopefully you're here watching with us. Hey.
All right.
See you guys in the finale.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
We will. And it'll be a whole jump. You'll just be far more invested.
I will. I will. I know myself. I will. It takes a while for me. Like, it takes a lot for me to not enjoy things, to be completely honest. Like, for me to like fully like hate it and be like, no, I absolutely don't want to watch it. It has to be so bad that it's just like disgusting to watch.
Yeah.
Like almost the first Thor.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.